It's podiatry focused solely on you. Today we're visiting the dedicated team at Physicians Footcare to learn how they are helping folks from all walks of life with all of their foot care needs.
Joining us today, we have Dr. Gregory Santamaria, and we're here at Physicians Footcare in Mount Pleasant. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for having me.
All right, I got a ton of questions, but first off, let's just break it down on what is Physicians Footcare.
Good question. Physicians Footcare is a comprehensive foot and ankle practice designed to treat people from pediatric patients all the way up to our geriatric population, and any foot and ankle condition we're suited to treat.
Okay, so you treat athletes and things like that, so you could be in your 80s handling that, or little kids, right?
Yeah, so we see any young children with flat feet and painful feet, athletes, young athletes, and as well as older population who have pain, arthritis, and any other. And
they're just getting older and things wear down, right?
Yes, they do. All kinds of problems.
What are some of the most common problems you see?
Heel pain is a big one. A lot of people.
Is that like heel spur or something?
Yeah, so heel spur in the back of the heel as well as the bottom of the heel is a common condition. A lot of people come in with something called plantar fasciitis, which is a
I've heard of that. I don't know what it is.
It's basically inflammation of the plantar fascia on the bottom of your heel, and a lot of people will get heel pain all throughout the day, especially when they wake up. It's a very common condition. Another common condition is ingrown toenails we see.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That can cause some problems.
Yes, it can. A lot of infections and pain for kids who are their toenails are growing and they're clipping them themselves. Another common thing we see is flat feet. So a lot of people have flat feet and they get tendinitis from that flat foot problem, and they also get resulting arthritis. So that's another common.
So do you always advise them on what they should be wearing on their feet?
Yeah, so when you come into the office for a consultation, we're thinking short term and long term. So we want to get you better right away, but we also want to keep you better and prevent it from getting worse. So we'll have we'll give different recommendations.
Like orthotics and stuff like that?
Yeah, so we also have a certified pet orthotist that works with the practice who we refer to, who can set you up with orthotics, bracing, shoe recommendations. It kind of works nicely in our practice.
And I'm sure this day and age, you're not gonna just go straight to the Velcro shoes and all of that. You don't have to throw all your shoes out of your closet. Y'all will help find some better options here, right?
So we want to find you the right shoe. We want to be efficient with it, and we want to save you money, but we also want to get you in the right shoe. So we won't usually have throw your old shoes out until we fully evaluate them and see if we can give you a recommendation to improve that shoe or get a new one.
Talk about the importance of taking care of your feet. I think sometimes we neglect our feet like we neglect our eyes.
Oh yeah, so when you have foot problems, your whole body hurts. As people can attest, they have back problems, hip problems. So we're usually trying to be proactive and looking at the bigger picture and not just your foot problems, because if you're flat-footed, it leads to problems in your hips and in your back. So we're always looking at the bigger picture.
So you could be solving a ton of other problems starting right down at your feet, right?
Absolutely, yeah. So a lot of people also come in with neuropathy or nerve pain that's not necessarily starting in their feet, but could be from a lower back problem, could be any other condition that we're looking for. So we're always looking at the bigger picture as well as the your feet.
All right, before we head out, anything about scheduling appointments and things like that? You have multiple locations, correct?
So we're 12 offices throughout the state of South Carolina with multiple doctors, and basically we pride ourselves on being a comprehensive practice where we offer in-house x-rays, ultrasound, MRI. We also have a mobile CT truck, which is basically a truck that we have designed to have CAT scans on. So we have that, so we can offer that to the patient so they can keep everything in-house. We also do vascular testing. Basically any kind of foot and ankle condition we can treat, we try and keep it in-house to keep more efficient for the patient.
So you're not bebopping all over town and whatnot, right?
Exactly, so that way you can come one place and get everything you need. Another thing we pride us on is the pet orthotist who can do all those recommendations for the shoes and the inserts. We also work with the pathology lab. So we'll do different kinds of biopsies, including nerve biopsies. If you have any skin lesions that we're concerned about, any kind of toenail fungus, we could send that off to the lab and find out what's actually going on. So we kind of pride ourselves on being a comprehensive practice.
Leaving no stone unturned, right?
Yes.
All right, well,
Putting your best foot forward.
Oh, I like it. Putting your best foot forward. All right, well, thank you so much for having us again.
Thank you, and thank you for having me.
And for more information, you can head online to physiciansfootcare.com.